Always remember, your focus determines your reality. Stay close to me, and you'll be safe.
Alright guys, how you guys all doing? Today's video, I wanted to go about my thoughts regarding the new Galactic Challenges game mode. And my first thoughts and impressions are kind of mixed, personally. I still have a lot of hope for this game mode to be a really fun one. But the big thing here, let's go into it for a sec. The big thing that irks me the most about this is how close it is to a sandbox mode, but it is not a sandbox mode. It's kind of like doing, what would it be? I guess a daily kind of thing regarding in dailies, I guess, with like Galactic Wars, but also you have the assault battle kind of format with the rewards and how it's kind of structured, but also the little touch of GAC things built in with the feats. And my least favorite thing about this whole thing is the feats. And that was the thing I was the most concerned about before even playing this mode. But as you can see here, in my previous stream, I did play this all the way through. I did not get all of these feats done, though, for the other last little tiers. You know, tiers from, I think, 5, 6, and 7. I did not get those feats done, unfortunately enough. This is probably the biggest thing here, is that I do not have Relic 5 Sith. And really, who does have Relic 5 Sith? Many people will not have that in their arsenal of rosters out there, and you know, I don't think many people would. And also, even like Relic 3 for this other tier, not many people will have that for tier 6. So being able to beat these, you can beat these, but the feats with the rewards, to get the rewards, which are the biggest part to playing this mode, you have to have high relic characters. And that's my biggest thing I do not like about this mode, is that it forces you to have to relic some characters that you might not want to relic just to get some better rewards. So that's one thing I would really love for them to change about this whole thing. I would be okay if they kept them with having those relic requirements, but make that in a different kind of format for the rewards and how the rewards are structured. The rewards day one are completely just garbage, trash, whatever you want to call it, pitiful. They're very, very bad. I can do all of these and get all of these things farmed up in probably a day or so. So with that keeping in mind, it's not that big of a huge deal for me, actually, if I had not be able to beat these feats the first time round, right? And I mean, just looking at these feats, the thing here you guys can see is all the rewards. These are all rewards regarding, I'm sure you can do like the first time around, but everything afterwards, these are all the rewards for the feats that you can see on the screen. So for the biggest one is to get the win with full 5 Sith at these relic requirements. So for the tier 6, you're going to have them at relic 3, and you're only going to get a few minuscule pieces of gear and I mean finishers and Kairos, which are not that hard to get, especially, you know, keeping in mind these are only 3 pieces of the Kairos and 2 of these finishers, which are not that crazy to get. So I think we definitely need to get increase to the rewards of what they are going to look like. But also, what I would love to see probably the most is to integrate feats differently and have them all a little bit separated out, I guess you could say. You know, have them, I guess, something similar to this effect. You know, you have to have a full 5 Sith with those relic requirements. I'm okay with that, but giving us either better rewards or having them separated rather than the actual rewards themselves. And also, we can see here we only really have 3 feats at the moment, so you got to win it without losing a unit, and then you got to actually win it without having a full team, like undersizing it, which are definitely hard ones to do, especially keeping in mind that these guys are going to be relicked out of their minds, that you're going to be fighting like these separatist droids, and that's not fun at all. So I think my biggest thing about this, we'll go into a little battle here, is to just fix the rewards. I think the difficulty is a pretty good difficulty. Maybe do even more, or maybe, look at that, I'm already dead. I mean, it's already a good difficulty, I feel like, for like what it is. This is only tier 6, by the way. But I think that you got to definitely change the rewards and how they're structured, because these are not that great of rewards. I'm not even going to be able to beat this one because I don't have the Vader anymore. The Vader is Gonzo. So, I mean, yeah, we'll auto this one. But like for the Galactic Challenges, or for the Galactic Legends, the Rey and the Kylo can beat these ones, but the feats are the biggest part to this whole thing with being able to beat it. and get those rewards. You know, the rewards and the feats are tied hand in hand for getting the good rewards. You can beat these tiers and still get rewards, but you get better rewards if you do the feats. But the rewards as is are not even that great, and they're not, in my opinion, worth going and chasing after. I would never recommend you guys to Relic 3 or Relic 5 summon these Sith to get these rewards, unless they change the rewards in the future. But at the moment, I would not recommend that whatsoever. So, I mean, it's a fun little game mode. It's like a 15-minute timer you can see there, I think. And, I mean, it's not really needed, I feel like. And these are very, very quick and easy battles for the most part. I haven't really looked, though, on the strategy going in depth about it yet, because they've kind of been really quick and easy to the point. What I would recommend, though, is for this one to use Traya in this Sith one in particular, because you get a lot of dots applied to yourself. And just not really fun at all, right? So you got to cleanse the dots with Traya's unique. But yeah, my biggest things here, I'm not a huge fan of the feats. The feats are killing it for me, guys. They are a huge, huge damper to this whole mode. Maybe you guys feel differently, but I would assume everybody out there is feeling this very, very same exact way as I am. So yeah, you can do these and beat them the first time around. You get some mod salvage. I think you get a mod piece as well. And then afterwards, all those other rewards you'll be getting are through the feats themselves. And for like all these other ones, you're going to have these relic guys up. So yeah, that was tier 6. Let's go into tier 7 and see how tier 7 looks compared to tier 6. It's a little bit tougher. Maybe not a little bit. Maybe it's a lot of bit tougher. And look at that, AoE's already killed somebody. So yeah, that's not fun at all. Another thing I'm kind of worried about is RNG with these tougher tiers, because with the assault battles themselves, there is RNG with some of these assault battles. Like, you know, for instance, the assault battle regarding the Night Sisters in Secrets and Shadows. I cannot talk right now, guys. In Secrets and Shadows, the Night Sister tier, there's a lot of RNG going into phase 4, killing Sidious, and if there is that type of RNG in this one, it won't be as bad, but there will still be RNG, because keeping in mind that there's going to be 8 phases in the Assault battles, and only in this one there's only going to be 1 phase, but spread out in tiers, right? So, yeah, I mean, I would hope that there is some element of strategy in all of these things, but I can just see it getting to a point where that will not happen, and it's just going to be about relics and making you just, you know, force feed the relics down your throat. And if you don't have the relics on your guys, you will not be able to beat this at all. And that's my biggest concern, I would say at the moment. So I already lost. Who would I even lose here? Darth Revan? Yeah, I'm not going to win this probably, but I don't even really want to. I don't want. It's really hard to talk and play at the same time, but we'll just auto play this one. But yeah, guys. So yeah, this is the first one. This is on Tatooine with killing Separatists using Sith for the feats. And this will be changing a lot coming down the line with more challenges. Oh, my phone just dropped. With more challenges coming on the way. All keeping in mind that this is an exhibition. This is an exhibition, guys. So this can definitely be changed in the future. And they even said it will be changed if it is not up to our standards in their last post. I think it is their last post, at least. In their last post. So we can just see we just beat that tier right there. But yeah. It is not that, I mean, I think this is very enjoyable for me, at least, to play and use some of these characters, but what you're putting in and what you're getting out is not that satisfying at all. I feel like I would get a very, very close satisfaction with completing my entire Galactic War as it would be doing this and completing all this in day 1, or whatever it'll be for however long. Let me pick up my phone. But yeah, I am very, very, I have very mixed feelings about this all, guys. Not too sure what they're going to do about it. If I were CG, I would definitely up the rewards, make it a lot better of rewards, change some of the feats with how they are functioning within their specific days with having to use specific factions. Like I said, I'm okay if they want to use and force us to have these relics, but having more feats would be a huge, huge plus with some more rewards, because outside of, you know, the on-target Sith quintet, all those other rewards are complete garbage. They are so bad. So I would just like to see some more better rewards in the near future. But yeah, the nice thing about this is that it's going to be very, very consistent, I think, right? Very consistent with the days and the length of it all. It's pretty good. It's just like my whole takeaway, I guess, from this is very, very similar to an assault battle where you get a very, very similar amount of rewards. But there's a little bit of the GAC built in with the feats, and that is killing it for me right now, guys. It is killing it for me. So I would like to have some fun feats to be thrown at us, but I do not like feats in the regards of forcing you to do stuff. But if they want to do a little bit of that, I'm okay, but I don't want to have it all be force-fed down my throat, like forcing you to have these relics and on all these really crappy characters. I don't want that at all. So that's my kind of final thoughts. The gear is very bad. I mean, not the gear, the whole rewards are very bad. But the mode itself, I think, has some really cool potential to be really fun. And just playing all the way through, I had a lot of fun. But the rewards are very bad. Like I said, what you're putting in and what you're getting out is not that great. So I would love to see some different changes coming down the line here soon. With all being said, guys, that's pretty much it for my video today. Just talking about the Galactic challenges. Me just playing it for the first time, what I'm thinking about it, what they could probably change to make it even better. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is exhibition day one, you know, first impressions. I think this is still a good potential for a fun mode, but they gotta change it for sure. 100% gotta change this, guys. Unacceptable for the rewards. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it around, and if you guys are new here to the channel, feel free to sub. We got Discord, we got Patreon, we got all these sort of fun things down below in the description if you guys want to go check them out. And until next time, guys, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.